Hello. How is everyone? Is anyone here? Let's have a look. No one's in the chat, but I can see 7 eyes. Hello, 7 eyes up there. Oh, someone just dropped out. That's my kind of welcome. I love that because, yes. How is everyone going? Oh, yay, there's people here. Where did you pop up from? Hi, Joe. Alicia, Debbie. How are you guys? Oh my God, thank God I'm alive. No, thank God I've got a voice. I didn't have a voice for 4 days. I had a cold. I've still sort of got a cold, but I had to get better like yesterday because I went and saw Arj Barker, like finally after so many years. Sorry, that was Arj Barker. I don't know if I even said it because I screamed it. But does anyone remember probably don't, well, he's like an American comedian. And I brought the tickets for myself, like for my birthday last year. And yeah, that was like rescheduled and finally happened. And yeah, it was good. It was good to finally happen, but God, so annoying. We had to wear masks. I can't believe it was, up until midnight on Friday, so like 12 a.m. Saturday, whatever, we had to wear masks. And because we've been wearing masks for the past fortnight because there was an outbreak at one of our quarantine hotels. And then that person like went to so many places. This is my thing. Like, people get up to a lot of stuff. Like, I can imagine if I was someone who had it and then they tracked my where I went in a day. Oh my God, embarrassing. Be like, and she left her house once in 2 days. And she just went down the road and then she went back into her house. Oh my God. Well, I just let everyone know, didn't I? So really, the embarrassment is with me. Oh, look at you all. Hey, guys. Oh, Mississippi. I bet you have a good accent, Debbie. Oh. Yeah, so we had to wear masks and I can't breathe in them. I don't like, I have claustrophobia. Yeah. The whole time I was having a panic attack in my mask. I could barely focus and I couldn't take in a lot of the stuff because couldn't breathe in my mask. And yeah, I disappoint myself. Come on, Debbie, I love your accent. Well, only from movies and stuff, but yeah, Americans, like, I don't even know. See, this is me trying to figure out geography. I've told you guys before, I somehow must have lost that geography gene or the cell in my brain, because that's like the most dumb. I'm like so dumb when it comes to geography, but then I make up for my smarts in other areas. Well, that's my excuse anyway. But the battle of the accents. I'm even just glad I've got my voice back. It was torturous to not be able to talk. Not that I could talk to anyone, but I couldn't even sing. That was my thing. I really needed to just burst into song, especially in the mornings in the shower. Yes, I'm one of those people that love to sing. I always have music on when I'm in the shower or in the bathroom, I just have music on like 24/7, even when I'm watching a movie. I know this is weird. I often watch movies with like subtitles and my music on over the top. I always need like both sides of my brain to be stimulated in order to like really absorb stuff. Like if I'm reading a book, I need music on in the background. It's weird. The makeup. I actually wrote an essay one time on my brain, but that's probably, where are we? Yeah, I did. I wrote an essay on my brain because I'm still cleaning out my room. I've been cleaning out my room of like my life from the past 20 years. That is just a big pile of, I need to get that shit out of my house because I'm renovating and the time's ticking like shit. Yeah, and I've been finding all my old stuff and it's crazy. Yeah. It's 12:46. Oh my God. In Melbourne. Having a late night. Well, it's Saturday. I thought it was Sunday all day today. I thought it was Sunday and I was panicking because I had something to do. And it's not Sunday. So like, yeah, my brain, that's where my brain's at. I'm still trying to grasp which universe we're in. Probably my whole life I always say I've got one foot in one universe and one foot in the other. That's why I'm a little bit not quite on anyone's level and always falling down. Oh, you in the UK? Oh, my brother's in the UK. Totally clueless. Are you really? Because how smart did Cher end up being in Clueless? Pretty damn smart, right? And then she got the catch as well. But yeah, I haven't seen my brother in like 2 years or something because he's like stuck in London. And then I recently saw my sister. She flew over from Melbourne and that was fucking fantastic. Oh, I love a good vacuum cleaner story. You brought a new vacuum cleaner, but I've left it locked in my car for over a week. Too tired to bring it in. Oh, but come on, is it a Dyson? I love a good vacuum cleaner and a new one. Oh my God. Mine at the moment, because I've got like really thick curly hair and I'm shedding. So I've got an issue with long hair and stuff at the moment and my vacuum, because I'm the kind of person I'll vacuum anything up. Like, and then if it spits it out, I'm like, okay, so it's not going to take that. But I do it all the time. I never really, well, I don't care because I don't want to bend down because I'm 6 foot. It's a long way down. That's my excuse anyway. Oh, well, apparently Shark are taking over from I don't even know what Shark is. Is Shark another label? Oh, actually, Shark do that wet one, don't they? That one is like car wash for your carpet, but it's a vacuum. Oh my God, I'm getting edgy because I kind of want to go vacuum shopping, but not, because do you ever just fill up your cart? When I go shopping, like you just fill up your cart but never check out. Like that's my kind of shopping. All the things. And then sometimes you can go back to that if you haven't cleared your cache and everything. Cache? Is it cache? I hope it is, because it should be. Oh, hi, Christoph. I love seeing cactuses. Oh, I always say cactuses, cacti. Why isn't it cactuses? Why can't it be that? Cacti is an emoji. It just looks cool. I'm so down. I'm so boring. I was like, oh my God, I've totally missed like talking to you guys. It's weird how I keep forgetting, like, God, I'm having a mental blank. I can't stop thinking about vacuums now. Because I think I mentioned, like, on one of my lives, one of my things I love to watch. God, wonder, I don't even know how it was brought up, but I, I love to watch, like, aerial mowing on YouTube. Like big fields though, where they like go up and down, and oh my God, I love it. That's, those videos where people are like peeling soap and they're like soothing for people. The mowing is so up my alley. It's so weird. But yeah, I want to mow so bad, and my friends won't let me on their, like, I want to do, like, I want to do ride on mowing, but my friends won't let me near anything that's sharp. I understand, but come on. Anyone else got like a weird thing? Well, I guess it's not really weird because I also love watching Tiny Kitchen. The tiny, tiny food that's cooked in the tiny, tiny oven with the tiny, tiny candle inside the oven that heats it up with the pan. Oh my God. Do you guys want to watch some Tiny Kitchen? Should we look it up? Are we allowed to? Oh my gosh. That's what I'm craving, because I could never do that because I shake, because the hemochromatosis, like my iron overload, it makes me shake. It also makes my like ADHD worse, which you've probably noticed. I'm like I'm not a squirrel. I'm something else. I really am something else. Well, I'm a snail. That's not even close to a squirrel. But have you seen snails' eyes? I'm sure when the wind blows. Oh my God, that's me. I'm a snail when the wind blows with the oh my God. Hang on. Let's bring it back. Let's try and what happens to snails' eyes when the wind blows? Are they that flimsy? They're not that flimsy, are they? They wouldn't be. But I mean, wow, in a sandstorm. Oh, they just go back in their shell. What am I thinking? They just go back in their shell. Have you seen those big ones, though, from like South Africa? Those big snails, they're like you can hold them in your hand. They're massive. I don't even know if it's a joke or real because I'm so gullible, but because I was going to get aqua snails. Last year I was going to get aqua snails because I met this like person who was just obsessed with them, and they just gave me their passion talk, and the passion in their eyes like made me want to go and get aqua snails. Like, I like snails and I wanted to get something, aqua, so why not? But no, like, they're not fun. They're not fun. They're just, you got to make the aquarium fun. They're not fun on their own. So then that's when I found the hand size snails. I Googled them. I should pull it up. I should. You're probably like, nah. Oh yeah, we've seen them. Everyone's seen them. No, but I'm a snail and I just want to show you some of my family. I mean, it's a big papa snail. Are they real? Okay, but like if they're not real, Are you guys just going to let me go along with it until I figure it out? Because, I mean, it's been years and I haven't figured it out. So what kind of people are you? Are you going to laugh at me? Let's just look at the chat. Oh, my God. Everyone's laughing at me. Look. Oh, my God. No, they're not. They're not. Hang on. What? You have a Russian tortoise? Hang on. Who's this? Debbie? What? And a new vacuum. Are you the same Debbie? A new vacuum and a Russian tortoise. Sunshine? For real? Wow. And how do you know he's Russian? Or is that just like his breed? I don't know. Does he speak Russian? Does he understand Russian? Have you tried to introduce him to like his ethnic side? I once had a pet snail, but I mean, this is kind of bad as well because I put like nail polish on the back of it because it used to come to my back door and I'd feed it with like the tops of broccoli because I Googled it and they liked that and it liked it and it went away and it came back 3 days, but then it never came back. And then I found out that if you put nail polish on the back of a snail on the shell, it's toxic. So I murdered a snail unless they got out of there in time. How do they find another shell to find? It's not just like empty snail shells that are laying around. Or do they grow that? Hang on. Someone told me it's like their fingernail. No. Did they? I think someone might have told me that it's part of them. Is it part of them? Oh my God, does anyone know about snails? Christoph used to have aqua snails? Well, they're not called aqua snails, are they? That's what I've named them. Why are they not called aqua snails? I mean, come on. Does anyone remember Snorks? No. Is it Snorks? It was a cartoon from, I don't know, 80s, 90s, no, it must have been 80s, late 80s, early 90s, you know, the good bit, 85 to 95. I reckon that's the best 10 years of like television and entertainment. I mean, Michael Jackson and the whole Pepsi shit, like, come on. And anyway, and Bubbles, we'll never see that again, thank God. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, that's why it's up on the screen. You had real ones. I mean, real aqua snails. How many? Did you name them? Are they that kind of pet? No, like, or are they just part of the, you know, background? I don't know what it's called. Background. Jesus, I don't know shit about shit. But I'd be awful with an aquarium because it requires cleaning. I had a crazy crab once. Ooh, also fucked that up. Damn it. Do you know crazy crabs? This is a really cool fact. Crazy crabs that are like out in the wild can live up to 300 years, but like in captivity, they can like live 12 years or something really low. I just am so bad at doing facts. Oh, you agree? The 80s and yeah, that period, 85 to 95. Oh, take me back. It's like Casio and just pants that could be shorts and jackets that could be just vests and hypercolored t-shirts and what are they, spunky donkeys? I don't even know if they were worldwide, but those things like, oh, is Joe still here? It's probably too late. Spunky donks. And they're like, you put them on your bike, on the wheels, on those like on the line bits on the wheels. You know what I mean? And as you ride, they go up and down, and they're like bright hypercolor. So much coolness. And Cabbage Patch dolls. I always wanted one with a dummy. Always. I never got the ones that I wanted. Mine could have been yeah. I don't even want to think back to mine because it's making me angry. It's making me so angry. My friend down the road, she had the whole shebang, like the sink and the clothesline and the crib. And oh my God, I was so jealous. My auntie made me matching dress with my Cabbage Patch doll. Oh my God. So embarrassing. I was such a like, oh, yes, Joe. What were they called? Yeah, they were the best invention. I think they might be still around. Even on the bike, I remember there was someone invented like indicators because we used to have this bike thing down the road from us, and it was made like the real road with stop signs and lights and everything, but it's like only for bikes. Oh my God. I want to go back there, but it's not there now. I think they're called Sponky Donks or something. If they're not that, it rhymes with that. I'm just reading when I go quiet, I'm looking at the chat. There's a lot of words. Oh, a crab? You used to have a crab? What kind of crab? A crazy crab? A hermit crab? Do they grow really big? Oh, he literally crawled out of the tank and dried up. So I'm reading Debbie. Debbie, you'd be such a great person to sit down. Do you ever just sit down to someone random and start talking? Because I feel like those people need someone like that in their life. I always sit down next to people at the bus stop and just start having a good old yarn. By the end of it, there's 4 or 5 of us having a good old chat. Then we continue it on the bus. Oh, Spokey Dokes. I was so sort of close. I still want to go Sponky Donkey. Spunky Dokes, Spokey Dokes. I actually just want to go get a bike now and get them. Oh. Yeah. Oh, 80s. What? 80s Cabbage Patches were $100. Were they? That's really expensive. But even now, Lego, because I really want the airport, but I didn't even know if it's big Lego. Like the proportion of the Lego, because when we had it as kids, we had it, God, it took us forever, and the pieces were so small, but looks kind of like maybe I've grown and I'm not figuring out till now. That's probably it. But yeah, it's $200, and I'm like, oh my God, because I just want to do Lego in my house. I want to set up a whole, like I was going to do The Simpsons and do the whole neighborhood, but no, like I have to choose something really cheap. But The Simpsons Lego, and there's like, what else? Oh, Mario. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff in here, Debbie. The only thing you miss about riding the bus is conversations with strangers. Do buses over in America have seatbelts? Why don't buses have seatbelts? Have you noticed? It's so, I can't understand. There's been so many bus crashes. But yeah, so now we don't have to wear a mask anymore, which is fucking fantastic. I'm going out tomorrow night, even though it's Mother's Day tomorrow, which is going to be a long day. But yeah. Hang on. Does anyone else have Lego? No, or probably because you all have children and they have Lego and you've all probably stood on Lego. I don't have a stood on anything bad. Oh, I've stood on, candles for the cake, but that little pointy thing that they sit in. Yeah, I stood on one of those when I was like 7 and went straight through my foot. And that's when I found out what scar tissue was. So that's when, Chili Peppers brought out their song. I was like, oh my God, I've got scar tissue. And I was so in tune with that song. I just felt it. Yeah, I'm a huge music head. That was basically up until like my dog passed away. That was my life. I just worked to buy tickets to go to gigs because I just love music so much. But I'm talking like bands, like hip hop, punk and metal, but mainly more a lot. Yeah, J. Cole, Kendrick. I can't even think because it's been a few years since I've fallen out of the music shit now. It's so weird. I need to like reconnect. Oh, no one has belts on belts on buses. This is crazy. Because yeah, I'm just reading the chat. As usual, gone quiet. Oh. My favourite singer. Oh, it's hard. Well, my favourite lyricist is probably Kendrick. It's like so hard for me to nail it down. I'll get back to you. Oh, Lisa, double. Oh, I want to change my name to Bill. I just double names, everyone. It's good. Yes, COVID restrictions have been lifted, thank God, since midnight last night. And so I'm looking forward to going out to a bar tomorrow night and to be able to just chill. Sunday sundown. Although it's Mother's Day. Oh my God. I looked at how many people and there's 19. Let's just keep it steady because it's my favorite number. But yeah, what was I going to say? I'm really into, just my local music scene. All my friends are in bands or they're artists, and I was never really talented. And, well, I thought so. I mean, there's other, like, yeah. Oh, just no, no COVID restrictions, no lifted in my city in Western Australia. We, we don't have any COVID cases at the moment, and those that are, they're in like quarantine. But we had a quarantine outbreak recently, and a few actually. There was the one that left quarantine, and he actually was tested positive and went a few places around Perth and then flew to Melbourne. So that was like a risk thing. But then, a security guard caught it, and or his housemates caught it as well. And then they went places. So like we were able to like trace where they went, and they were the hotspots. And then we just locked down for 2 weeks. We were wearing masks, and I was suffocating and complaining, as I do. And then they were lifted last night. So thank God. Well, still got to wear a mask on public transport and all that, yada, yada, yada. But yeah. Okay, hang on. I just need to mute it because I need to. Can I just Google that giant snail? Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Seriously, I can't believe how big they are. Like, is that real? It looks like it's a hoax because how cute is it? It's kind of like a rabbit but with a shell. How come I can't see it? Oh no, I didn't want to go to the site. Oh my God, now what's happening? No. Oh, why is it so cute? Look at this one. And I love that it's like a garden snail, but it's just been, honey, I blew up the kid. Well, that one's a bit out of proportion with it. That is really out of. Whoa, does that whole thing fit in there? No. What? Found on ship entering a. What? Stay out of my. What? I don't know now if it's dangerous. Look at those eyes. Did that. Okay. Oh, was this a mistake? Did I make a mistake Googling? Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. Florida's giant snail proved to be slippery. Proved to be a slippery. Okay, I've got to stop. I can't. Okay. I'm almost like someone needs to give me something to Google because, wow, that was. At first, I was like, yes, that's great. I hope no one else was looking at the screen because I feel a little bit sick. Did that just turn me off being? Am I a snail now that I'm repulsed by myself? Well, I'm not that big. I'm a general garden snail. Oh, sorry, I just drank on without muting it. That's great. I need to take a break. I need to go fill up my drink. I need to reboot. Who's Catherine McPhee? I like Nanny McPhee. Sorry, I'm just reading chat. What else? Is it? Oh, is it? It's summer over there, isn't it? Oh, I don't like spiders. No, I've got like I don't even want to look up the biggest spider. They're big, especially up in North Queensland. You can get ones as big as your head, and they're, oh my God. But I hate huntsmans. Oh, it's the worst because they jump. And I used to like run down the hallway and lock myself in the bathroom if there was a spider. And I just knew this is what watching the movie Arachnophobia totally fucked up my any potential love of spiders. What was that movie with, what was it? Jungle Kid. And then like he goes to the city, jungle to jungle. Because I used to have a crush on that kid with the big spider, and then it gets loose. That like you guys have tarantulas. I can't even say it. I just can't stand. The only thing that got me over, well, not got me over, but to deal with spiders, because I live alone, so I've got to, if no one else is going to deal with it, I've got to do it. But my whole thing is I just get them on a broomstick, and I just often chuck the whole broomstick out the back door and then lock the door, and then that's it, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Thank fuck. I'm thinking about it now. So scary when there's a spider in the room. Oh, it's almost like, no, I don't really need to be in this room tonight. I'll deal with it tomorrow. But redbacks and everything, so bad. I was bitten by a white-tailed spider, like in the back of my neck. And like it left a like you don't really see it except when I get really hot in summer. It emerges. It's almost like a invisible tattoo kind of emerging from the skin. When people get really fucked up, like tattoos, and they're all lumpy. Yeah. Jumping, and also if you come across like one that's pregnant, you can knock it and there'll just be little baby huntsman spiders like go everywhere, and I mean literally like thousands. Oh, just thinking about it. But yeah, my friend vacuums them up. Oh, I know. And she's like, you got to do what you got to do for survival, and that's, yeah. Mine are probably coming back inside. They're like, that was a cool ride. Let's try again. Oh my God. The broomstick ride with the spider on it is like basically being John Malkovich. Well, not really. I don't even know if I'm saying his last name right. It's one of my favorite movies. And the other night when I was feeling like shit, I was like, okay, I just need to watch my favorite movies. Well, especially, it's just Charlie Kaufman is like my favorite writer. So, writer of movies, whatever it's called. And I love his movies because they always make my mind think. And yeah, I really like to think during a movie. Like Memento, if you've ever watched it, it runs backwards. And I love that kind of shit. I love a movie that you have to watch maybe 3 times to get it. My favorite one, and probably recently, or not recently, but I haven't come across anything better to replace it. But Predestination, oh my God, it's so good. And Stephen Dorff is in it. So, hello. Yeah, it's all about time travel and parallel worlds and yeah, which is what I'm into, basically. Yes, Jungle. Oh my God, Tim Allen. Remember when he was in everything? Actually, he makes one of the best Christmas movies. Oh, what's it called? The Santa Claus. Oh my God, has anyone? Yeah, it's one of the best. I was thinking of the best Christmas movies the other day because that's when I think of my brother. Because that's like we're into the same shit, like when it comes to movies, like not quite brilliant movies, but brilliant movies. Like Jingle All the Way. Oh my God. Underrated movie. So good. Oh, hey, Ballistic. I'm gonna take a break for a minute. I'll be right back. I'll put my little music thing on, and I'll be back.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream of me. Now, darling, but I love you. Still crave your kiss. Dream a little dream of me. Night breezes seem to whisper that you.
Suggestion for Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at noon.
Dream a little dream of me.
Who's a fan of the two Coreys? Hang on. I just like ran back. Even 2 minutes isn't long enough. No, I think I might have taken it for granted. I was like, oh my God, I have so many things to do. Yeah, so 11 years ago, it's probably around this time. Because I remember it's around my brother's birthday. It's like 11 years ago. Corey Haim passed away. And my whole DVD collection when growing up was just Corey Feldman and Drew Barrymore and pretty much not much else. Well, sure there was. So I was always like Corey Feldman and my best friend was like Corey Haim. Same with 90210. Thank God. Maybe that's why we were friends. I wonder if she just accepted it because there's no way I was going to, although, no, she was Kelly and I was Donna. I should have gone Shannon. Why did Shannon end up being, not Shannon, what was her name? Brenda. She ended up being the best. Just a legit, in real life person, the best. Because she's like close with Shannon Doherty's, like close with Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy. And yeah, they're on their Instagram. Really cute. Oh, so I'm just reading the chat. The movie, Lisa, is Predestination. Also mumble. It's so good. Oh. But yeah, I've watched it so many times. But then every time you watch it, you find out more. And then Memento as well. At first I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it because Guy Pearce is in it. And I don't know. What does he remind? He reminds me of something like that is from my childhood. Anyway, but I get over it. And then Teddy in Memento is in The Sopranos. So it's good. Oh, what's that? Trish? You watch it every year? I love his work. Haven't watched his new show, but when I'm in the mood for comedy. Oh, CSI. Time Trap. No. Or is that the split 4-screen one? No, I haven't. I'm so picky though with my movies. Like, oh my gosh. I still haven't seen Avatar. I know. Well, I know that's the kind of person I am. And it came up the other day. Can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, because I was watching Netflix with my niece and it just came up and my niece was like, that is such a good movie. And I was like, oh my God, my niece has seen it and I haven't. But by now, like, I should just watch it. But I'm like that. There's a lot of movies that I haven't watched that a lot of people have watched. Like, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'm not really interested either. Even Breaking Bad, like, I went and watched it after it had come out, like, not when it was big. And I liked the camera work and stuff, but I mean, yeah. Have you seen Rectify? That's one of my favorite TV shows. Just, and yeah. Well, of course, Lost and Fringe. Lost, gosh, it was so made for people that understood philosophy and time travel and all the quantum physics shit. And it was made for those people, but then they had to make it be able to be followed by the general public as well. And that's where it was just like, what? Because every single character in Lost was named after a philosopher or a great scientist or a physicist. And some of them were like my favorite philosophers, because that's what I do in my spare time. I read, well, not in my spare time, I read. I read more than I watch TV. But only recently I've started to allow myself to read fiction again, because I'm such a non-fiction craver. I crave knowledge so much, and I want to know and know and know. And everything basically on my bookshelf is philosophy and psychology, science stuff. All that quantum physics stuff as well. Oh my God, it's just so yeah. I know, I'm crazy. Okay, hang on 1 minute. I'm just but yeah, I just reading. Oh, it's about people that go into the cave and get stuck in a time bubble. Oh, so it's kind of like, oh, I like a cave like where the Thai boys got stuck, because those kind of caves remind me of that movie Daylight. Is it Daylight? Where they go under stuff? Or are we just talking a cave like on Naked and Afraid? That's a good cave to sleep tonight. Does anyone watch Naked and Afraid? That's so fucking brilliant. I love it. I could never do it. And I know Macy, like from Teen Mum, didn't really do the show any justice, because like she's just not made for that. But okay, I'm just dribbling on. They're going to and get stuck. What year is it? I'm interested. It's also my friend wants me to watch Hot Tub Time Machine. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know, because I don't really like hot tubs. I love Time Machine, but I don't really like movies with parties, because, I don't like a party forced on me. I'm so weird. I'm such a weirdo. I love SBS movies. I love movies with subtitles. I love the world movies. I'm just, yeah. But, 2019. Nice. It sounds good. It kind of like, yeah. Have you seen Flight of the Navigator? It's from like the 80s. But where he falls in the bush and ends up in a different world. Imagine going home and your parents aren't in your house, or your whole family's grown up, and you're like, holy shit, like I thought I was away for like 10 minutes. That TV show with oh God. See, this is where I'm gonna have to rely the chat. What's his name? James? Is it James? Franco. Oh, now I've remembered the name but forgotten the reason. Oh, James Franco's in it, and he travels back to the 50s to stop JFK from getting shot. And oh my God, I just love, because I love that. I love the Cadillacs and I love the clothes and the diner and like Mad Men. Like if Mad Men never had that, if it wasn't set in that era, I probably wouldn't have been interested. They did it so well. So good. Yeah, Mad Men. Oh, but definitely one of the best TV series I've seen since lockdown. Man in the High Castle. Oh my God, it's just so good. It's different. It's a different world where the Nazis won the war and half of America is owned by the Germans and then the other half are owned by Japanese. And yeah, it's parallel worlds too. But yeah, and then the man in the high tower, he has the videos and stuff of the world that was before, because someone's seen a film where what the reality isn't. They've seen a different reality and they want to know, how do I get there? You watched it the other day. Did you watch the whole thing? Oh my God. This is so good. I even watched it again, just with the whole, how it goes into the like Nazi children and how they were raised and how they were like forced all this information on them and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. But because it had parallels with Fringe, the TV show, where like Walter, he loses his son, so he goes into the parallel universe and steals that son and brings it back and then just raises that son as his own. But then later on, the worlds end up, the other Walter wants his son back. And that's what makes Fringe such a good show. Hang on, I just need to Google something. One sec. I'm actually waiting to the very end just to have minimal people in here, just to let you guys know something special. So since it's been over an hour and most people would have stopped listening by now, don't you reckon? Yeah, I reckon. So the thing is, my biggest thing that I'm doing at the moment is I oh, more people are coming in. Fuck, I've psyched myself out now. Breathe. Yeah, I've been, since, how I was like, well, I'm kind of not really in the loop of the music scene anymore, because when Tink passed away, I had like nothing else to lose. And I finally got up on stage and did stand-up comedy. And I've just been doing it ever since then, because it's so weird. The only time I'm ever calm complete calm is when I'm on stage holding a mic. And it's so weird. I've had to overcome people looking at me and being under the light and people looking at me. And if Tink had never passed away, I probably never would have got on stage because it's something I've always wanted to do. But for 3 years, I sat there and stewed about, you know, stupid things like what do people do with the microphone? So I just analysed what people did with the microphone and I just, yeah. But I've been doing it ever since. And because I'm a snail, you know, now I'm kind of more people are getting to hear me. And I just wish that I could be in a costume on stage. Like, I don't want people to know my face because it's just so much easier being a voice. Why are so many people? Did someone? Okay. Oh, guys, thanks. I'm so glad that, you know, there were minimal people. I just wanted to drop that just for those that really do hang around. But it's good to tell you because, yeah, I've signed myself up for a lot of things this year just to step way beyond my comfort zone because, I mean, I did years of therapy and just doing stand-up, I've grown so much more in 2 years than I did in 10 years or something of therapy. I changed differently. I guess this is more extreme growth because it was really, yeah, it was really hard, like getting into this scene. Basically, I had to lose my mind because I did. When Tink passed away, I lost my mind. My mind went off and I was left with just my mouth and, yeah, and it went to town. It really went to town. And, yeah, for some reason, when I get on the mic and I'm standing up, I make more sense. Well, I make more sense when but yeah, my comedy is not for everyone. It's very gutter. It's very, I do it for shock. I love a reaction. Like, how did that come out of that girl's mouth? She looks so innocent. Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. Look at you guys. Yeah, but it's so hard, especially, you know, after, like, I didn't even have confidence. I still didn't have confidence, but I've grown so much. I think that's what I've grown more than I did in therapy, like confidence, because I've had to. I've learnt to bullshit it, but then the bullshitting just becomes part of almost the character that I become. Yeah, the character. But yeah. But it's just so weird because I'm so calm. I would never have found that's what keeps me doing it. Like, I'm so like I don't tell my brain what we're doing until we're about to be on stage. Like, that's when I kind of turn my brain back on. And it helps with bullshitting to my anxiety that nothing's wrong, you know, we're not doing anything. We're just here at a pub. We're not doing anything. But also, yeah, just, and then it's like being grounded. It's so weird. So I just keep going back. And yeah, it's so weird because, yeah, I haven't showed my parents any of my stuff, only a few clips, like edits. I have to edit it out. Oh my gosh. It's like kind of stuff that, yeah, I don't even know. Maybe we can talk about this. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a set like that I can show my mum because I record everything just to prove to myself that I did it. Although I never watch them back. It's weird until later, like years later. Oh, hang on, there's a big one. Tamra. Good for you stepping out beyond your comfort zone. I know from experience how difficult it can be. Oh, thanks. Hang on, I've got the dries. 1 minute. But do you know what? Like, it's so weird. The first time I did it, oh my God, the first time I did it, like, it was like really, really good. Like, everyone laughed and shit. But then it was me walking outside and being surrounded by everyone that was in there. Like, I've never, me, like this hermit that, you know, I like to be alone. I just was not expecting that. And everyone surrounded me. And they were all like, when are you on next? And all this. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I need time to process it. Took me so long to process it. Like, did that really happen? But yeah, and I've just kept going. But also, like last year, so in 2019, that's when I started, like a few weeks after Tink passed. So I was still like massively in shock. And I only realized in September last year that I was doing like, oh my God, I'm doing stand-up. Like, that's when my anxiety and everything, my mind started coming back. I know that's a long gap. And there's videos. There's videos. I'm like, oh my God, because I remember everything. Like, I'm the kind of person, I remember everything. I've got like photographic memory. I can, like, that's why I'm pretty good at remembering when I say on stage. Like, I'll just take a snapshot. But I can read in my mind, I can read like off the lines of something that I've seen in the last, it's really hard to explain. Oh, I'm just looking to chat. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, yeah. But the comfort zone thing, that's what I was going to say. Like, and then by the end of 2019, I was ready to take on the world. And then fucking Miss Rona comes to town and I'm like back in my house, which was, yeah, my house coffin. But I basically had to just confront all this stuff. Like, now I'm cool. I'm cool living back in my house. But for a while, it took a while to become my house, like not mine and Tinky's. But you people that just came in, I mean, what a way to shoot the, like, you're the kind of people that there's a huge line, a traffic line, and then you're up the front and you get in. So there it is. But yeah, I'm doing a little thing tomorrow with like 50 comedians, and it's just like a stage rotating thing, and hopefully that goes good. And then, yeah, just do open mics during the week. But obviously, every time, because I've been really sick, and then I went back probably 3 weeks ago, I went back into it. I was like, okay, I'm going to get back into open mics. And then I'm back for 1 week, and then the next week we go into lockdown. It's almost like every time I'm like, yep, this is it. I'm going to do it. The end of 2019, I was like that. And then lockdown. And then, yeah, I'm like, oh my God. So, but we got the comedy festival going on at the moment here, which I'm like, trying to buy tickets. Miss Rona comes to town. I swear there's a song out there or something where something comes to town, but it should be Miss Rona. And I've got like the front of Priscilla. Miss Rona. Oh, you heard restrictions in Australia are not that great for the mental health. Oh, no, well, it hasn't been that bad. I think social media has made like a huge difference because that's like living alone. I had no one to talk to and I actually went mute. I did like my first 2-week silent retreat. I didn't talk to anyone for 2 weeks. And yeah, then I had to learn to talk again. It was hard. My tongue, it was so weird. I don't know if I just smoked way too much weed. I probably had. That's the one thing. I would just want to go back. That was the time. Time didn't exist. I was making my own world in my house. Oh yeah. Oh, I won't let you. Oh, I might let you guys hear something one time. Maybe we'll see. It's like I wouldn't be able to edit it to put it on YouTube. There'd be like a beep every second. It's like when you're trying to watch Jersey Shore and they're having a fight and it's the edited one. Everything's like beat the whole scene. Social media is huge. Yeah, I thought I was an introvert, but then the Rona happened and I've realized I need people, I need contact, not just the kind of stuff. Like, actually do need human contact. Like, I love hugs. I'm the kind of person that hugs you, and I love hugging people that don't want to be hugged. They're the ones that really need a hug, and I make sure that I just give it a little bit longer. You can see I'm kind of irritating, but I mean, yeah. Oh, well, even just being named after a shit beer, but I don't want to say that because there's probably a lot of people that do like. I don't like beer in a clear bottle, just because the sun can damage the product. I'm so hungry. Yes. Well, I just don't like people in general. That's my problem. And now also, so not only am I thrown back into society, I'm having to find, this is like, oh yeah, before Rona as well, I was going to do a lot of stuff that I haven't done in so long that I was meant to have done with Tinky because she was my therapy dog, but we just basically didn't go anywhere. We were meant to. It's a long play. But yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I have to get used to people looking at me. That's been the biggest thing. Like, because there was a while there where I used to just look at the ground all the time. Like, that's why I love shoes, and shoes can tell me so much about someone. Like, I read shoes. I know it's weird. And then eventually I started looking up. But now, I mean, this is a bit like I'd rather be looking down again because it took me so long. Oh, I forgot about that. The first time I got on stage, I just looked at the floor the whole time. The only time I looked up, thank God I did, because that's when I saw like your time's up. Can't remember. Yeah, so I've started looking up now. But yeah, it's weird because the other night I was on stage and I'm talking about how I'm trying to do this set for my mum, and you know she's going to be probably not proud. I've been easing her up because I swear a lot, and she's always like, "Don't do that. Don't say that word, Bill." I'm like, Mum, I'm nearly 39. I want to swear. I mean, fucking every minute, every day. I mean, YouTube's even on me now. They're like, if you swear one more time, it's not like I'm just all seeing green with like monetization, fucking great and everything. When you're seeing green, I mean, if I have to sacrifice part of my language to fit in with the green crowd, I'm always just going to be yellow forever. And I'm pretty happy. I mean, it says like it's iffy, you know. It's like, some things are good, some things are bad. I'm like, well, I try not swear, but fuck. Oh, there we go. See? It's hard. Why are we even talking about this? Oh yeah, because my mum hates swearing. She hates, I mean, you know, watching a sex scene with your parents. How do you guys like that? Do you guys get a little bit awkward? I mean, I used to get awkward if I was watching, you know, a tampon ad and my dad was in the room. It's just like weird. What is that? What is that? Okay, can someone pause? What's going on, Tamra? Can you hold my hand right now? Did you just send me like green, as in the stuff that pays for stuff? Oh my God. You're my first. You are so my first. And have you noticed? I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you. Okay, hang on. Like, I need to breathe. What's going on? Oh, I can't. Yeah. Oh, and now I'm not even doing, because I'm totally cut off. Like, done with that world. Like, the road has been paved with a wall and bricks. You know, in movies when they hide people behind that wall, you know, he'll be dead in. It's like in The Sims when you need to kill a sim off and you box them in a house with no doors out the back. How big do you make it? I make it square by square. I mean, you know, just the one square. Yeah. I don't give them room to run around and go, fuck my life, I'm dying, I'm starving. Like, tell someone who cares, man, because I don't want you in my house. I want to make a graveyard. One of my favorite things is watching Juno Birch play Sims. I mean, I want to watch that so much. And like, I love that other people do wacky shit in Sims. And then, what is going on? Stop it. Oh, I almost contributed. I'm silent, guys. I'm just going to go silent for a minute, okay? I have to turn my mic off because I think. Tamara, you need a crown. You need a Hungry Jack's crown right now, which I think is Burger King over there. Oh my God, thank you. I'm going to give you a virtual hug. Not a virtual hug, a cactus hug, but not prickly. Prickly if you want. Depends what you're into. spoke to your therapist about making Sims people that pissed you off, and then oh. So is this a long time therapist? No, because I mean that's when you, or is it this is one of your second like conversations? And you're like, by the way, my Sims, Oh, my house used to be so fucking clean. Like I would do more Sims cleaning than needed to be done. And I'd clean my house, not in real life. Like, oh, I'm awful. I love cleaning when I'm stoned though. Like that's the best. And that's why I'm not getting anything done at the moment. Yeah. Oh, but I want to play Sims again. But like, I hated Sims 2. Was it Sims 2 where you had to make your own food? Like, oh my God. I don't want to make ingredients and put it all together. And plus, but Sims 2, you could have kids. I liked Sims, the apartments one. That was my favorite. Because I had an apartment complex. It was so awesome. And you could double decker that shit out. It was obviously on PC. I love a long time therapist. Mine went wacky. One day I went into my therapist and she was like scattered off. Like she has ADHD as well, but I've never seen her like scattered off it. And yeah, and I was just sitting there and she's so, whoa. And I was like, I'm above you right now. And that's when I knew our chapter was done. And yeah, and I was meant to find another one, but I've just been talking about it on stage, which is good. It helps. I talk to the people in the crowd. Prickly cactus hug. Like City Slickers when he falls on the bush and gets a cactus on his bum. You ask them so many questions. Are you do you like to sit down next to random people and just start a conversation? Would you get hurt in America if you did that? Like, what if they have, because anyone can carry guns, right? So do old grannies carry them in their bags? Would they be on a scooter with because my friend just brought a granny, those things you take to the grocery store, granny trolley. I want one. Oh my God, I want one. And it's so like my nanny used to have with the like aluminium and the little wheels, those little wheels, that used to be, I don't know. I want an electric chair thing you sit on. I just want to mow. I want to mow a lawn and I want like someone with a drone to record it. And I know that it won't be straight. That's my thing in life. I've always, because I used to do woodwork and I always like my tool of choice was the square. I mean, I needed it. Like for some reason I got a crooked eye and everything's not ever quite straight. Oh, look, it's like more people have come in because it's the afternoon on Saturday, right? So, well, it's the afternoon. It's always better. Oh, the randoms on the bus. I love random I just love going up to people at a pub and joining their conversation. Like, what are you guys talking about? Let's talk. And I love it. And then I chime in, never really know what, But you learn a lot. Someone was telling, oh my God, what did I learn? It was really bad. It's coming back to me. Oh, no, it's gone. But yeah, I was doing this podcast the year before. I was recording on my phone, just little snippets because I wanted to, this was a big deal and no one was really, my friends were busy. They couldn't come out to see me, especially during the week. Like I'm free on the weekends, but during the week, and then they've got the kids, so they can't. And I was like by myself, and it's just so hard for a female to go by themselves to different open mics that males it's dominant. Like usually I'm the only female on the lineup. And what made things even worse is I think it was 2019, 2018, like a female comedian walking home from an open mic was like raped and murdered. And I was like, oh my God. Well, that was like in Melbourne, I think. And it was just like, so, whoa. But yeah, it's just, especially like the stuff that I talk about, I always end up like getting, okay, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to tell you guys this thing. And you can go, okay, wow, how did you not know? But because I'm a snail, okay? Like it takes me a bit. Well, I almost ended up in a threesome. I know. I didn't even know what was going on. When like after a gig, because when I've gone after a gig, like I'm like, okay, let's get drunk now, because before I couldn't drink, I needed to think. And so I was like, go. And so that's when this couple were talking to me and we went out afterwards and the guy was like buying drinks and stuff. And I was like, cool, that's great. Haven't drank this top shelf in a while. And yeah, and then I didn't even recollect. Like we ended up in a hotel room. Yeah, and I'm still not clicking. Like I'm still not clicking. They could have like robbed me or I trust people like too easy. That's my biggest thing. I trust people. I mean, it's got me in some weird wow, the people, I'm just flooding my head now. All the people I've trusted, that shit has gone wrong. More people than, yeah, that's why I've always said, like, I would be a serial killer's, like, I'm the perfect victim because I just don't know what's going on. Like, I could, yeah. It's like, yeah, even traveling to Bali, all my friends are like, someone needs to go with you. Because I have got lost in Bali before and like I trusted people and yeah, it did not go well. So, and then I ended up further away than where I was meant to go. I was missing for 3 days. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. And I didn't know I couldn't, yeah. Anyone else ever been lost in a foreign country? Oh, Phyllis Elliott. I love your name still, just because Phyllis. Isn't it? Is it? Oh, no. What's the Rugrats twins? It's not Phyllis and Elliott, is it? It should be. Why is it not Phyllis and Phyllis? Phyllis. I want to go to Snail and I want to call it Phyllis. It's probably not even how you pronounce it. Phil and Lil, yeah. Oh, was it Phyllis and Lilith? It wasn't. Philip and Lillian. It wasn't, was it? Oh. Yeah, I didn't like them. They weren't my favourite. Yes. Oh, Nikki, we're in the same. I'm high-fiving you right now because we're in the same boat. We trust people too easy, too nice. Yes. And it's almost like people they know that, okay, this person is like, I'm not naive. Maybe I am. I don't know. I always see the good, like I'll never see the bad, even though I can recognize certain people and like read like their body language and stuff. When I turn that off and I'm just me, or I don't even know. Eh. But but yeah, I've trusted complete strangers, and I mean, it would have been the perfect murder opportunity. I've like hitchhiked, but before well, no, not before, because we had the hitchhiking murders. Wasn't before that. Oh, you always identify with Chucky. Are you a redhead? Oh, but he was, yeah. The fry angles. See, you're someone who can like quote it, quote TV shows. I've never been well, certain ones, but not popular ones that everyone knows. So no one ever knows what I'm referring to. And I'm also like, I could watch a movie second time, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I think my brain might be turning down, like TikTok, not TikTok as in the app, TikTok from Return to Oz, which is another fucking good movie. Return to Oz with the Wheelers or the Wheelies. Is it the Wheelies or the Wheelers? I think it's Wheelers. And the lunch pail. I always wanted a lunch pail. And Bellina. Bellina. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Return to Oz. It was like the spin-off of, Oz, Wonderful World of Oz, whatever. I never liked the original movie because it was so, I know, proper. I feel like, yeah, it was just, and Princess Mumba with the different heads. Yes. And she had different heads all in different cabinets. Like, what head am I going to wear today? Yes. And the rocks that spoke. Oh, me more dragon. TikTok reminds you of Peter Pan. Oh, how? Because I love Hook. Hook. That version of Peter Pan. It was a version. Hi, me more. Me more. Me more dragon. Oh. Are you just finished exercising? What were you doing? Like outside? What's your exercise? Like squats? Do you have an exercise ball? Do you like your exercise ball? Do you use it the proper way? What other questions do I have for an exerciser? Oh, what brand of shoe do you use? That's a good one, because that I can tell you so much about yourself from type of shoe. Oh, you don't remember Hook? Oh, you got to go and watch it. Although it's delayed, so you're probably not speaking about that. And then, oh no, Return to Oz. Oh, you need to. I used to have it recorded on VHS with the old ads because where I grew up was like a few hours from the city. Like it used to be a country town, and we only got. So the city got all channels, like 6 channels, and we only got 2. And during summer, we could pick up the other channels. But what was the point of that? Grew up in country town, yada, yada, yada. Still playing with Barbies? No. That's what I love about, because I watch Trixie as well, Trixie Mattel. And then have you guys seen Juno Birch? Should we go there? Let's go there. She's so awesome. Can I go on? Hang on.
My videos. Yesterday, we are going to be playing The Sims 3. Oh my goodness me, it's absolutely stunning. Yes, that's happening. Yeah! Welcome to the Juno Show. Welcome to the Juno Show. Welcome. I am playing The Sims. Mummy, she looks gorgeous. Yes, you heard me correctly, everybody. I am playing The Sims 3. Yes, that's happening. And I have discovered this amazing new world in The Sims 3, created by the ever so talented Nick Nutt on YouTube. So make sure you go and follow him, because inspired by Strange Town. This is very different to The Sims 2 because it's an open world and I haven't played this game.
Like, this is what I want to, like, I want to play The Sims again, and I want to play it online, and I want to, can you talk to other people online in The Sims? I remember those chat rooms from the 90s. Remember Corn Chat? I forget what it was called, the different worlds. Oh, and you go into a different room. There was also that, what was the one online? Ziggle? No, not Ziggle. Can't remember. There were so many cool ones. Yeah, no, well, I was a Corn fan, so the Corn Chat like linked up to the worlds, and yeah. Club Penguin game. Club Penguin. I want a penguin game. That was one of the things that I really loved when lockdown first happened, and the penguins in I can't remember what city they lived in. What city? They were in a zoo, some zoo in an American. I want to say Dallas, but it doesn't seem right. Anyway, the zoo let the penguins out, and they had a webcam and record, like, it was streaming live and people could watch, and oh my God, the penguins had like free will all over the zoo. They could go wherever. Oh, that like broke my heart, because imagine coming out of like imagine realizing your whole life's been spent in captivity, and then they're looking like there's this one photo or this one shot of like this penguin looking at the whales or whatever in the big tank. Wasn't whales, it was something in a big tank. It was something, I can't remember what it was, but it was sad because they're just like, oh my God, they're in captivity. Where are we? Like your whole life, you think that where you are, your environment is your home in the nature or whatever. It's finding out that you live in a dome and you're someone's petri dish. You know, on The Simpsons, the flower world, like Lisa's something. What was that? Was that a bacteria thing? I don't know. Can't remember. I wish my brain would work, but it's not going to happen. Nebraska. Oh, I want to go there just because it's in that Lady Gaga song. What's that song? You and I. Oh, it's like one of my favorites. Are you like, yeah, I stopped going to SeaWorld because of all that. But the zoo is one of like, that's hell on earth for me because like I'm an empath, like a real true, like I feed off energy. I can like read energy, and it's just, oh, I don't like it. It's like going to a prison. Oh, whale watching. Oh, for school age kids, you walk around in your penguin suit and waved, hi, Doug for coins, build your, what? I mean, even if it's made for school age kids, like those games are still hard. Have you played, is it, yeah, Finding Nemo on PlayStation? Oh my God, it's the hardest fucking game ever. Like, no, I had to sell it. It was that hard. And there's another one. It's like The Little Mermaid or something. It's something so, oh, and there's just no way. But I'm sure kids could do it. But, oh yeah, that was my other one. I think I've spoken about this, Guitar Hero. Okay. Well, I think we've like spoken and we're able to mush in whatever I said in the middle and after a good, you know. So let's see. Hopefully it gets lost. I want to make more videos, but I've just been sick this week, and we'll have to make a video and do more chats because I mean I have missed talking to you guys, and I love, like, I feel like, I don't know, you've done so much for me, like being on this and talking. Gosh, I wish I was more comfortable. I'll come more comfortable after time. I think I'm a little bit cold right now because it's, what is it, like midnight? Oh, it's 12:25 a.m. It's Sunday. Oh, it's Mother's Day. I'm going to go and get a box of chocolate. No, I won't get Turkish Delight on the way. Yeah, the whole SeaWorld thing. Oh, I can't even watch, like, can't. So I can't even watch Free Willy. And just, there's movies that you discard, like Dumbo. My brother wanted me to take my niece to Dumbo. I'm like, I'm not watching that shit. I watched that shit once and I'm still scarred, like 30 years later. Anyone else scarred from like Dumbo and Bambi? I mean, and even Lion King, when the dad dies, when Scar like kills Mufasa. That I've never really gotten over. Yeah, but you have to wait till the end. But it's just so traumatic. I just, you know. What? There's other movies like I've just been so I can never watch that again. Oh yeah. Well, I have watched it again. What is it? Boys Don't Cry. Oh God, my God. If anyone out there has seen it, they know what I'm talking about. And it's a true story as well, which just reading the chat. Membership. See, with the membership thing, yeah, because I got all these like, I was thinking I'm just going to make one level and it'll just be basically for anyone that wants to help the channel, because I want to I don't want to have content that only members get. I don't really want to like split, like, because there's people I could I think I could never afford anyone's membership. Like, I just can't afford that. And so I understand people that can't. And like, I don't want to set my membership stuff up with like stuff I wouldn't even be able to afford. So it kind of, I don't know, it's just like weird. I'm the worst person to be in charge. You see, this is why I'm not like, I'm always like, I need this. I should have been born a twin. Why wasn't I born a twin? I'm sure my twin would help me right now. But I better be the better looking twin, Not that that matters. I was the ugly duckling. And now I'm finally good looking. But now the thing, because I've only really, this is the thing, in the last 2 years, I've only just realized I'm good looking because or maybe I was looking down and I didn't notice that people were staring at me. Anyway, then I figured out then I really fully understood the burqa, because you don't want people looking at you. I get it. But yeah, I could never, I just want to wear it. Yeah. And then how good the costume was on the Karate Kid, the shower curtain. We all gave him shit, but now that's the perfect costume ever, to wear all the time. Just a hula hoop with a shower curtain and he's standing there. It's Cousin It, but in the bathroom style. I could never do Cousin It because I don't like hair in my face. Plus your nose pokes through, so there's no nose poking through when it's a shower curtain. I really want to make one. What else could you use it for? A dressing room in your bedroom? Oh my God, look at that. Hacks with Bill. Right? You guys are going to get your hula hoops now and you're going to make your own dressing room in your bedroom, aren't you? Hold up. I need to get one. What fabric are you going to use, hey? You own the movie that you haven't seen in years. Oh, yeah. Boys Don't Cry. I know. It's just because you think it's bad, but then it just gets worse. No membership for special content. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just going to do one level and then just have, I don't know, you get discount on merch, but then I'd have to make merch. But the thing is, I don't want to do T-shirts. I've always wanted, I'm thinking iron-on transfers, and stickers. You can choose whatever shirt you want and you iron it on there. If you don't have an iron, I'm sure your neighbor does. But yeah, I made a sticker actually. I made a few stickers the other day because my friend has all this printing shit in their house. That's where I made my business cards for my comedy. Seriously, $3 for 250 cards. What the hell are you going to do with 250 cards? I was thinking handing it out to, if there's a couple, one card. Now I'm doing both of them. I'm generous. And I haven't even made it big yet. So imagine when I do make it big and I don't have any cards. No, I'm taking it back. I'm just going to do one per couple. I'm so glad we had this conversation, right? I know, Bill talking to himself. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm so glad that you agree with the iron-on or just the transfers. Because the thing is, also, how much does it shit you with sizing? And, especially if you have boobs. Oh, my God. Because when it's a male shirt, and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a small. Yeah, you want to double check that. Otherwise, you just end up flat-chested. And then the whole thing's ruined. But then I just make a bag. The amount of bags I've made out of friends band t-shirts. Because I did a deal with my mates. I'm like, free promotion. I'll wear your shirts on stage. Yeah. And then some of them don't really want to be associated with me. It's okay. Oh, Marley and Me. I could never watch that again. Oh, yeah. Full on crying. Full on blabbering. Yeah. And then especially when you've been through that, I can't imagine watching it now after, being with my pug till the end, the last moment. Can't imagine. Oh. Yeah. And stickers. And then we can save on international postage because it'll just be like an envelope. Look at me planning my merch, right? It'll just be two things. Or it'll be a sticker, stick this on your own mug. Oh, yeah, those stickers that you can, window transfer stickers, it's just, static. Oh, my God. That's really good. I'm going to write that down. But what's it called? I can't even write it down because I don't know what it's called. What are those? Window stickers that don't stick that you can, what's it called? Oh, I almost had it because it's the same ones that you buy for the kids for the walls. Reusable stickers. That's what they're called. Why aren't they called something better than that? The imagination was not alive. No. I'm going to go window because I want those clear ones. Because anyone, Funny Faces, were they only Australian? I don't know, but they'll, icy poles, and they were in that long plastic thing. And anyway, the thing is, you used to be able to split the front, the one that the front that had the label. You used to be able to split it open and get that out, and it used to be a sticker. It used to be a sticker that you could stick on windows and take back off. I don't know if this was back in the day when Funny Faces were 20 cents. So, yeah, vinyls. Oh, vinyls, no. Oh. Vinyls, static. I like static cling sticker. I mean, where's that? And why doesn't it exist? Or it'd be static clench sticker. If I should do, you know what? I should become a toy review channel. Have you seen that? I'd never have my kids on YouTube reviewing toys. Just kids on YouTube. I can't. Those parents. What? Reviewing toys. It'd be Big, the movie. That's what he ends up doing for his job. Yeah, remember when we were all when we grow up, we're going to have, bunk beds in our house and a trampoline and a basketball hoop. Well, I did. Okay, I've probably dribbled on. Color form. Play sets. Oh, yes, those things. Were they little, though? Yeah, that worked off the static. even that thing that it was like a big ball. I think they used it in science class. And you put your hand on it and your hair sticks up. Or even just rubbing your feet on the ground with socks on, because we used to have to wear shoes and socks basically to school like every other normal person. And we used to take our shoes off and rub our socks on the carpet, and then you'd take your feet off the ground and zap the person next to you. Oh, I miss doing stuff like that. It was so inventive back at school, like even the whistling with the grass between the fingers, or eating honey sap flowers. You put a bouncy castle inside your house when your kids were little and you slept in it. Was it a rented one, or you slept in it? I love that. But did you all spread out? Because that's got lumps. Is it like the classic bouncy castle with the lumps? You know, the long lines with the deep grooves. I never liked bouncy castle. No, I don't like people. And I don't like people ruining my bounce. Like, fuck off. I'm trying to bounce here. And I'm just so, like, my legs are like, fuck this, we're not walking. And it's just the worm and paper dolls. I know, they're still around. And, wow, they're not fun. Even, like, pet rocks. My mum used to have a wobble board. I don't know if they were big anywhere else, but, you know, I'm not going to bring his name up because he's, you know, Rolf Harris. Kind of like the Sabu. What's his name? Oh, I can't even think. But yeah, paper dolls. I used to love the actual long ones though, like the Barbie ones and stuff. I think my favorite, because I loved Alf so much, obsessed with Alf. He even came to my party. And my parents were like, his spaceship, it's invisible, but it's landing in our front yard right now. And I'm just like, oh my God, are you fucking serious? I wish I could see it. And I just I'm still that person, gullible as fuck, just to keep the imagination going. Even trampolines, because see, trampolines, my niece had her birthday at Bounce. Oh my God. Well, I had to actually go and get to Penn. No. But I'm not good. My legs, oh my God. I'm such a wimp. Oh, Tina, I want to meet you. I want to meet your daughter. She sounds like, to be that strong. Well, I'll just read it for everyone. Tina says, my daughter is 15 and I think she would break YouTube. She is strong. Oh, sorry. I'm like, I can't read my own thing. She is a strong personality and will tell anyone to F off that comes after her and me. I love it. I love that. I mean, gosh, you've got a 15-year-old. Is it like Gilmore Girls? Like, I can't. Even my niece is growing up, but she just got a double bed. I know. My parents wouldn't let me have a double bed because until, you know, I was way old enough. Like, she's 6. She's so cool. She's growing up way too fast. I feel like we are having conversations. I'm like, stop growing up. It's tripping me out because she went from, now she can read to me. That's the creepy thing. She's reading to me. Oh, you have a 15, 18-year-old and 21 and a 2-year-old grandson. Oh, my gosh, you're a legend. That's crazy. Well, I don't have any children. My dog was my child. But that's just fine. I mean, you know what? I think because I think I'm meant to be a comedian. I think I'm meant to be a traveling comedian. Like, I can't do that with kids, right? Might need a husband, but I mean, yeah. Nah, I don't know. Even that, it's like too much. Too many people. All girls. Oh, I love that. All girls. Oh, yeah, my friend has all boys, and I'm so glad because I can't imagine a mini version of her. And she's not like very girly. Well, she probably is, but she's never going to listen to this. Oh my God, she's listening to it right now. You know who you are. You know. Yes, Alf is on YouTube, and also Mr. Squiggle. Have you guys ever watched? You probably haven't. Oh, let's go there. Can I show you Mr. Squiggle?
Oh.
Here's Mr. Squiggle, with lots of fun for everyone. Here's Mr. Squiggle, sing a happy tune. You can see we're as happy as can be. Mr. Squiggle, the man.
Take the watch away. I don't want to know what time it is. I just want to get some more sleep.
What the fuck is that shit? That's not the fucking intro. That's not it. Oh my God. Hate when they change it. Like She-Ra, there's a new She-Ra that it's not just the old version, which why? Why? Even there's a new He-Man. Why doesn't he have the bob and the fringe? He was, rocking that haircut. Oh, ballistic. But is it UK? I keep forgetting where you're from. I was confused. UK, Canada. I don't know why I'm stuck there. Hang on. Let me try find, because I want to show you, like, Gus is my favorite and he's a snail. I know. It's all coming full circle.
But I've been up for hours and hours.
So what if you have? I bet you didn't have chooks waking you early as well.
Oh, yes, especially that rooster. I've only just got back to sleep.
That's why Mr. Wallop put them down here. Now they don't wake him up.
And they wake us instead.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I thought I'd come over and give you a nice restful riddle.
Oh, yes, Roxanne. Why not? As long as there's lots and lots and lots of them.
All right, here's one. What animals need to be oiled?
Ah, that's easy. Mice.
Why?
If you don't oil them, they squeak.
Good, you're right today. Maybe waking up early suits you.
No, it's just because.
Yes, Mr. Wallop's chooks. Well, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Earl,
Earl who?
I'll be glad to get to bed again. I'm tired.
Me too. So, Gus, knock, knock.
Oh, who's there?
Eliza.
Eliza who?
I just Eliza awake at night wondering when those chooks are going to wake me up.
Oh, well, as they always...
Take me back to my childhood. Oh, it's when shows were just great. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to depart, but I'm going to try and, well, yeah, after tomorrow, I just have to focus on the week. But then I've enrolled myself in this, well, not enrolled, I've registered for this like national comedy competition. And it's my second time trying it because my first time, obviously, my mind wasn't there. So now my mind's back, everything. Fingers crossed I can like hold it together. But that's in July. I know everything's happening in July. But I just want to say again, thank you, Tamara. I know, imagine right now if like I just butchered your name. We're not going to. Thank you so much for your super chats. I mean, and to like I can say an S on the end. I mean, it's too real. Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I want to watch the movie with Tom Hanks. But the only way I know Mr. Rogers is from being a Korn fan because he has a song called, yeah. Thanks, guys. High five. Let's all do like, we'll do a high five. I'll run down the line. Tap a tap a tap a tap tap. Cactus prick. Oh God, that's a really bad word. But I was talking in reference to cacti. Oh. Bozo and Captain. Yes. And Bullwinkle. Something in Bullwinkle. Forgetting it. Oh, yes. Happy Mother's Day also to all you mothers. I'm not a mother. I just realized I'm not a mother. I know I'm not a mother, but like, you know, when it clicks, like I'm never going to have Mother's Day. Oh, but I'll be a fur mum. That's what I like. Well, thanks guys for coming. And I'm like, thanks for, you know, like, I think we kind of sandwiched the stuff in the middle. So we'll see who else figures it out. But I'm just so glad there were, you know, some of you here. Oh, Dottie, we're just departing. Another great accent. So every time I'm just like, Dottie, because what's that TV show? Have you seen The Wilds? There's a Dottie on there and she has your accent. It must be everyone from Dottie, just must be a popular name down there. I want it Dottie. My friend's called Dot. Oh no, Dodd. Oh, that's not even close. Okay, I'm going to have, I can't even believe 2 hours. Where does it go? Langoliers. My dogs talk back too, Tina. Oh, my dog did. Like, yeah. Okay. See ya, everyone. Let me see all your cacti. Your cacti goodbyes. So I'll try and do a later one. My brain is turning off. It's totally TikTok. See you guys. It was really good thanks for everyone coming to the chat, basically. Yes, cacti. See you, Dottie. You caught a little bit. I'm proud of you.